If you're old enough, do you remember back in the 80s if you walked around with one of those huge clunky VHS cameras and you just went out in the public recording, which I often did. I loved the VHS camera and I loved just recording odd things. Well, if somebody saw you recording them, they wouldn't freak out. As a matter of fact, they would stop, look into the camera, get a big smile on their face and say, "Hi, Mom." Now we're surveilled by the government 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from the time we step out of our house. And it's amazing to me that people continue to freak out with the addition of one more camera. So this is the Lone Star Lens channel, and he is in Basalt, Colorado, just filming on the streets. We're going to watch how some people react, and we're going to react to their reaction.
Uh-oh. I got some people talking about me.
You know that guy grew up through the 80s.
Nice.
What are you filming?
I'm filming people coming into the store today.
Oh, counting?
Yes, count something like that. Counting everybody. I'm just kidding. No, just making a video about everybody going inside. That's
You
all.
want to count how many people go in?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Just like to get a video everybody. That's all. Post it online, that's all. Just a little video.
Yeah. How come you're masked?
It's just a part of the message. Basically, you know, I go out and I video in public and I express to people is like, if you want privacy in public, the only way is to cover your face. That's all. There's cameras everywhere, so I just remind people, hundreds of them, so I appreciate you.
She says, "Yeah, I know about that." And there's a couple of these stores where you can clearly see the camera on the outside. Nobody has a problem being filmed by corporations and companies that they don't know. Nobody has a problem being filmed by the government. But for some reason, when there's a private person standing on a sidewalk, all of a sudden people get super sensitive about that.
You're counting me twice?
Something like that, sir.
That's a number.
You take care. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Love that guy.
What's that for?
I'm sorry?
What you taping?
I'm just making a video.
For what?
Of Whole Foods. People going in and out.
Leave me out of it, please.
"Leave me out of it," says the guy who stopped to put his face in a camera to talk to the cameraman.
What's your deal?
No?
Why are you filming anybody?
Why not?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing? Don't touch my camera. No. No, no, no.
So she's got a problem with a person peacefully recording and exercising his right on a public sidewalk in America, but she doesn't have a problem walking into a guy's space and assaulting him. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call men with guns who have a reputation of showing up even on welfare checks and killing innocent people. I'm going to call those police on a man who's peacefully exercising his rights.
Okay with you if I call the police?
gotta get your plate number for that assault. That's all. Okay, so she thinks she can attack people and then call the police on them after she attacks.
We're just going to go ahead and skip to when the police show up.
Hello. Travis, Assault Police Department. How are you?
It's just on.
What you up to today?
Just taking video.
Okay. Totally have the right to do that, right? Public space.
Yep.
Have you had any interaction with the lady and followed her through the parking lot while videoing her?
Nope.
No.
Am I under investigation, officer? Let me ask you, is it a good idea for me to answer a cop's questions? What would a lawyer tell me? Should I be talking to police? If you were an ex-cop or just a cop right now and you were being honest, would you talk to police? Is it ever a good idea?
Okay.
I didn't follow anyone through any parking lot. Was never in any parking lot, actually.
Okay. You have video of how long have you been recording?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Good.
What's your name?
I don't share that.
Why not? I shared mine
Don't
with
share
you.
it.
Well, here's the thing: is I got called here because somebody told us. She told me that she asked you to stop filming.
Okay.
Followed her throughout the parking lot and made her uncomfortable.
Okay.
And in Colorado, you can film all you want, but following somebody in and about a public place falls under a harassment statute. So, since I'm here for that, I do have the right to identify you. So could I please get an ID from you?
I'm not harassing anybody. Do you have any evidence of me harassing somebody?
I've seen him there. He has not harassed anybody. He is not doing anything wrong. You guys are harassing him.
I'm not harassing him. And in fact, I'll talk to you when I'm done talking to him.
Let me focus on something here. The cop said, I have a right to identify you, as though it were an unalienable right. This is where cops think that they have more rights than you have. This is where they believe that badges and uniforms grant special rights, which is a lie. It is a fiction. You have unalienable rights, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if in your pursuit of happiness, you decide to stand on a street corner and record people, you're free to do that. He is not free and does not have the right to ID you just because he believes he's conducting an investigation based on hearsay.
Because I'm in the middle of talking to him, so I'll get your, since you're a witness, but I'm talking to him now, you're distracting me from that. I will be more than happy to talk to you in a few moments. Would you be willing to show me your video to prove that you have not followed her? What if I went and pulled camera video? Is that going to show
You can go do whatever you need to do. You can go do whatever you need to do. I'm in a public space. I could film anyone in public. I can, and she attacked me, matter of fact. She came up to me and interacted with me and had grabbed my camera. So I'm not pressing charges on that.
Okay.
But she's calling the police on herself. Whoever's calling the police, they're calling the cops on themselves. So
what I'm saying is that if you're following people because they are asking you not to film them, and that's making them uncomfortable by following them around, that does step into the realm of harassment in Colorado. That is not protected by the First Amendment.
everything I'm doing right now is protected by the First Amendment.
Following people in and about public
Do you have any
places.
proof of that?
I'm
People
trying
make
to
up stuff
have a
on the phone.
conversation with you, man. I'm not
Okay, well, I'm done. At this point, I'm not talking to you. Okay? I'm completely fine doing what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, and that's it. So that's it.
Now, if you ever say at this point, I'm not talking to you, don't continue to talk to the cops.
Enough.
I'm not trying to.
You're dismissed, okay?
Well, that's not how it goes.
I don't need your help anymore.
All I want to know is who I'm talking to. I have the right to identify people when I get called to investigate issues.
I'd like you to stop filming me, please. I've asked you that already.
He can film you always. So it's a public space and there's no expectation of privacy. So he can do that, and when people confront them, that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Is get a response out of people. So just grab your stuff, walk by them, and don't worry about it because they have the right to do it.
I was intimidated by it.
I'm recording right
I was pretty intimidated how you came up to me and grabbed my camera. That was pretty intimidating.
We don't need to have the back.
Okay,
and
so that's it. She can't be doing that, and that's the end of the story.
She can
So
have
listen,
every
learn.
right.
And has no right to put hands on me.
No, you're right.
She can say whatever she wants.
Correct.
You've touched my camera. It's on camera.
We're not going to sit here and have a big argument. I'm happy to call you back and we can have another conversation.
That he's within his rights. I did, and I've talked to 2 other people who have found him really intimidating, and that's scary.
I get that,
Somebody
but
was standing right outside the door and just called the police.
I was intimidated that a guy was standing outside this store recording. So then I called a guy with a gun and another camera, and I'm not intimidated by his camera. Isn't that, that's just strange how that works. The psychological makeup of Americans these days and how fragile we are and how we just crumble when we see somebody with a camera. And yet these Americans will call another guy with a camera to show up and they're not freaked out about that is just mind-blowing.
It's just intimidating. I'm sorry that
So
All right, well, there we go.
I'm not here advocating for one side or the other, right? I'm collecting information because I got a call for service. That's what I get paid to do. Seem reasonable?
Okay, well, here's the story. She came up to me and grabbed my camera, and that's it. She should be ashamed of grabbing my camera and attacking somebody in public just because they're filming. And that is that. I don't want to press any charges. I don't want to do anything about it. I don't need any more help. It's as simple as that.
I get it.
So that's it.
All right. Well, I would just caution you from following people.
I don't need any directives. I don't need any unlawful directives.
We're going to have a different
Am
conversation.
I detained or am I free to go?
Oh, you're free to go.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make it clear so we don't have further interactions.
Now, the cop did the tyrant twitch there at the end because he knew he was in the wrong. He said, I have the right to get your ID. It goes beyond him conducting an investigation and responding to a call. You're lying when you say, I have the right. If you have the right, then somebody else has the obligation to provide that ID, and that's just not true. Again, this is Lone Star Lens, and I will leave the link to his video in the description below. If you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others, check out my most popular playlist. I'm sure there's some videos on there that you haven't seen yet. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free. Just like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. But remember, the government is the armed, parasitic, psychopathic, narcissistic, criminal, thieving gang you were afraid would take over in the absence of government. I will see you in the next video.